I have proof that my husband is married. Just not to me. My name is Anna. I'm 62. I live with my husband. I lived with my husband. No, I still do. That part is still true. That sentence should break something. A glass, a promise, a person. It doesn't. Nothing breaks. And that's the first thing that feels wrong. Because something should have snapped. Instead, things just shift. Quietly. Carefully. Like they don't want to be caught. My phone still unlocks. My photos still look like my life. My name is still my name. Everything is almost right. Close enough that I don't panic. Not yet. Yesterday, I opened my messages with him because I need something normal, something that stays where I left it. The thread is there. Same photos, same jokes. I scroll slowly, carefully. At first, nothing stands out. Then, I read one message again. Something feels off, not wrong. Better. Cleaner. Like I had more control when I wrote it. I scroll back, read it again. Same. I move up. Another message. Different too. Same meaning, different tone. I stop. Go back. Hold it there. Don't move. It stays. Relief. Too fast. Then a word changes. Right in front of me. I freeze. No. I scroll back. But the earlier version is gone. Or worse, it was never there. No, that's not. I lock the phone. Wait. Open it again. Same thread. Then different. My chest tightens. I scroll faster now, looking for proof. And the more I look, the more it shifts. A word, a tone. Subtle, controlled. Like it's adjusting. Based on what I notice. I stop. That thought lands hard. Too hard. So I reach for something real. Something that can't change. Our wedding photos. They're still there. Good. I open them, scroll, stop. Two versions. Same day, same place. Same people, different bride. I switch between them, back, forth, trying to catch the difference. But it doesn't behave like a difference. It behaves like a replacement, both labeled as me, but only one is still updating. I zoom in. My face, her face, the same, but not. She looks calmer, more certain, like she belongs there. I don't remember that feeling. I remember checking him. She doesn't. She just is. I switch again. Back, forth. But every time I land, it's already stable, like I'm arriving late. To something already decided. I stare too long, waiting for it to correct. It doesn't. And slowly, something worse happens. One version starts to feel right. Not mine. Just right. I pull back. Too fast. My hands are shaking now. No. Stronger this time. This isn't random. It's choosing. That thought stays. Because this morning, something else changed. My contact card. I open it again. Previous version. I close it. Open it again. Same. I check settings, contacts, accounts. Everything points back to it. Previous version. I stare at it, waiting for it to explain itself. It doesn't. So I say it out loud. Previous version. It sounds final, like I'm already something, That used to be true. No, that's not how this works. I press my thumb against the screen. Nothing changes. And that's when it settles. If I stay here, checking, rechecking, it will keep moving faster. Then I can prove it wrong, so I stop. I grab my keys, because there is one thing. That shouldn't change. Him. If he sees me, if he says it, this stops. It has to. So I go to the event. Because if I don't, something will finish without me. And I won't even know what it chose. I don't leave right away. I stay in the parking lot. Not because I have a plan, but because leaving feels like agreeing to something. I don't understand yet. I sit there longer than I should, hands still on the wheel, waiting for something to reset, for something to correct itself. Now that I'm not looking directly at it, it doesn't, so I check my phone again. Slower this time, like speed might be part of the problem. Messages, photos, contacts, everything is there. Everything looks right. And for a second, I almost believe it. That maybe I overreacted. That maybe I saw something wrong. Because I wanted to. I open our messages again. Same thread, same structure, same tone. No, not the same. Close, but not the same. And now I can't unsee it. I scroll. Stop. Pick one message. Hold it there. Don't move. Don't blink. It stays. Good. Relief hits. Too fast. Too complete. And that's what makes it wrong. Because relief shouldn't feel like that. Then it changes anyway. Right in front of me. Just one word, but it's enough. Enough to break whatever I was trying to hold on to. No. I shake my head. Not hard. Just enough to feel like I'm still in control of something. I scroll back, looking for the version I saw before, the real one. But there isn't one. Or there never was. That thought lands and I immediately push it away. Too dangerous. I lock the phone. Wait. Open it again. Same thread. Then different. Again. My chest tightens. This isn't random. It's not breaking. It's responding. That thought comes back. Stronger now. Harder to ignore. Like the more I see it, the more it decides. Number. No, that's not how anything works. I need something that doesn't change. Something outside of this. Something human. I open the lease. Our lease. Both names. Good. I stare at it. Hold it there. Don't move. Don't breathe too hard. My name stays. Relief again. Smaller this time. More cautious. Then a letter shifts. Just one. I freeze. Another. Slow, deliberate. Until it isn't mine anymore. I close it. Too fast. Open it again. Mine. Then hers. My breathing starts to break. This isn't a glitch, and it's not a mistake. It's making a decision. And every time I check, I'm part of it. Like I'm forcing it to choose faster. I pull my hand back from the phone. Like that might stop it. Like distance matters. It doesn't. I need someone. Someone who knew me before this. Someone who doesn't need proof. I call Mara. She answers immediately. Relief. Sharp. Immediate. Mara, tell me where we met. There's a pause. Small, but wrong. Like she has to think about it. She shouldn't have to think about it. What kind of question is that? Her voice is light. but not certain. Please. I don't explain. I can't. Another pause, longer now. Through her. My stomach drops. No. It comes out too fast, too certain. No, we didn't. I remember it, and I do. I can see it clearly. The place, the noise, the exact way she laughed before any of this, before things started shifting. That happened. I know it did. Through who? I ask it slower this time, like slowing down might make her correct herself. Another pause. Longer. He met you through his wife. That lands wrong, not just incorrect. Wrong in a deeper way. Like something underneath the memory moved and left the surface intact. Mara, my voice is thinner now. Who are you talking to? She doesn't answer right away, and that silence. That silence says more than anything else. I don't know anymore. The line goes dead. I sit there, phone still in my hand, everything in me pushing against that. She knows me. She should know me. People don't just forget like that. Unless, no. I stop that thought. I don't let it finish. Because if I do, I don't know what comes after it. I look at my reflection in the mirror. Still me. Still here. But it doesn't feel as stable anymore. Like I'm holding it in place. Instead of it just being there. My phone buzzes. I look down. 2 options. You, unstable. You, consistent. I stare at them. My first instinct is to reject it. Both of them. Because choosing means something about this is real, and I'm not ready for that. If I choose, I agree there are 2. If I don't, something else will. That's the trap. Not replacement. Agreement. I'm still here, I whisper. The words feel small. Not enough to matter. The screen updates. Presence noted. Continuity unresolved. That word sits there. Unresolved. Like a warning. Or a countdown. And behind me, softly, a voice says, I know. I don't turn around. I can't. Because if she's there, then this is real. And if she isn't, then I already lost. I go home, not because it's safe, but because it's the last place. That should still make sense. If anything still knows me, it should be there. The door unlocks. That helps. A little. Enough to let me breathe. For a second. Inside looks normal. Too normal. Everything is where I left it. My shoes, his jacket. I stand there longer than I should, waiting for something to be wrong. Nothing is. And that feels worse. Like I've already been replaced here. And the space didn't even notice. I move slowly, like if I go too fast. Something will correct me. The bathroom light clicks on. 2 toothbrushes. I stop. One newer. Cleaner. I stare at them, trying to remember. Which one is supposed to be mine? I can't. That shouldn't matter, but it does. The bedroom door is open. I know I left it closed. I don't question that. I know it. I push it open. Slow, careful. The room is empty, but the bed shifts, just slightly, like someone was just there. I freeze, every part of me waiting. For else to move. Nothing does. That's worse. My phone rings. His name. I answer immediately, too fast. Like catching him at the right moment. Might fix something. Tell me something only she wouldn't know. No greeting. No hesitation, just that. My chest tightens, because that means this is already real for him. What? I need him to say it again. Different. Slower. Please. That word shifts something. He doesn't sound certain. He sounds tired, like he's been trying to hold two things in place for too long. You proposed in the kitchen, I say. You burned dinner. You panicked. You thought ruining the night meant you had to save it. I don't remember leaving the room, or the call ending, or him saying anything after that. There's just a gap, like something closed. And I wasn't part of it anymore. I'm still holding my phone. I think. My hand feels like it is. But when I look down, it takes a second for it to feel real, like my body is still catching up to where I am or where I was. I don't know which one matters now. I try to move just a step, just enough to feel something shift. Because I did it, the floor is still there. That helps. A little. But it doesn't feel like it belongs to me. It feels like I'm standing on something. That hasn't decided if I'm supposed to be here yet. If I disappear, the words come out before I plan them. Quiet, unsteady. If I disappear, will you know I was here? I don't know who I'm asking. Him, myself. Whatever is still listening, there's no answer. Not right away. Just the space where one should be. And that space feels full. Like something is trying to respond and failing. My phone vibrates. Soft. Almost careful. Like it doesn't want to interrupt anything. I already know what it is. I don't check right away because as long as I don't look, it hasn't changed yet. That feels important. It shouldn't, but it does. I look anyway. Previous version. The words don't hit the same this time. They land slower, heavier. Like they've had time to settle into something permanent. No name, no role, no place to open. Just that. I tap it. Nothing happens. I tap it again, harder. Like pressure might matter. Still nothing. I hold my finger there, waiting for something to respond. Anything. It doesn't. And that feels worse than it changing. Because if it changed, it would still be moving. This isn't moving. It's done. No. It comes out softer now and not fighting. Just refusing. I'm still here. I say it again. Quieter. Like volume might matter. Like if I say it gently enough, it won't be rejected. I wait. Like something should confirm that. Like the world should push back, just a little, to prove I exist inside it. Nothing does. And that silence is new. That wasn't there before. Something shifts. Not around me, through me. Like the space I take up is starting to loosen. I press my hand against the wall, hard. I need to feel it. I need something to push back. It does, but not the way it should. There's a delay. Small, but enough. Like I touch it, and then I feel it. That's new. That wasn't there before. My breathing changes. Faster. Shallower. I look at my hand. Still there. Still mine. But it doesn't feel anchored. Like it belongs to something that's already moving away. I'm still here. This time it doesn't sound like a statement. It sounds like a question. And that's worse, because I don't know the answer anymore. I shift my weight. Just slightly. The floor doesn't respond the same way. It's still there, but not for me. Like I'm using something that hasn't decided to keep me. My phone vibrates again. I don't want to look. I already know. I look. The words are the same. But something about them is different, quieter, like they don't need to insist anymore. Previous version, not changing, not updating, just final. I scroll out of habit, out of hope. There's nothing below it, nothing to open, nothing to recover. I try to remember something, anything that proves I was here. Something only I would know, the kitchen, the proposal, the way he looked at me when he thought I wasn't looking. I can see it. Still clear, still mine. But it doesn't feel like proof anymore. It feels like memory without weight. Like it belongs to something. That already ended. I press my hand harder into the wall. Nothing changes. I'm still here. I think I am. I can feel my heart, my breath, the space around me, even if it doesn't feel like mine anymore. So I exist. That part is still true. But something underneath that is starting to slip. Not fast, not dramatic, just less certain. Like the world doesn't need to remove me. It just needs to stop holding me in place, and I'll go on my own. And the worst part? The part that stays, just long enough to hurt, is that I remember everything. Every version, every moment, every way it could have gone. And the version that loses is the one that remembers everything.